Salute, man. This is Boxing Nocturnal Thoughts. Real quick video, then I'm going to get out the way. So, self-proclaimed Emperor George the Ferocious Cambosis called Devin the Dream Haney. He called him a fake gangster. And he called him a rat, a snitch, a stool pigeon. Let me talk about it real quick, then I'm going to get out y'all way. First of all, it's funny. One thing that George the Ferocious Cambosis said that I thought was funny and somewhat clever is he was talking about how Devin Haney was talking about Saul Canelo Alvarez being a drug cheat, but then when he was in face to face in real life, it was like, can I get a picture with you on my phone? I thought that was clever. You know what I mean? George the Ferocious Cambosis, he's doing everything he can to take Devin off of his square, to take his focus away from every single element of what he has to accomplish in order for him to be victorious. I don't think Devin Haney's going to fall for that, but it still might play on his psychological. It still might take him off his square just a little bit in order for him to be less effective. But anyways, is Devin Haney a gangster? First of all, that's funny to me. Devin Haney is to me, I see him like still kind of like a young, clean cut, Floyd Money Mayweather type of personality. There's nothing gangster about Devin Haney. The only thing I would say is gangster about Devin Haney is that he is a young man that's in control of his future. You know what I'm saying? And that's gangster in a way, to be honest. It's not street. It's not, It's funny because George the Ferocious Cambosis is covered from head to toe in tattoos. Back in the day, tattoos was looked at as more of a tough guy, gangster, rebel type of a character. You had to go to jail, or only people that was allowed to have tattoos and still have a good type of a stereotype or judgment on them was if they was like in the Navy or something. And then it's back in the day, if you was getting tattoos, you was like an outlaw, Billy the Kid type, or a gang, or bike in some motorcycle clubs, or shit like that. Now you can be covered from head to toe in tattoos and look at somebody clean cut, don't even have facial hairs yet, and calling him a fake gangster. That's funny. That's a stretch. But really, I know that's just him being tactical, trying to play mind games, mental acrobats. But no gangster, no, there's no Tupac in Devin Haney whatsoever. But how about him being a snitch? How about him being a rat? How about him being a stool pigeon? Like, we know that George the Ferocious Cambosis was helping Manny Pacquiao train for Jeff Horn, but is that the same thing of Devin Haney, sort of finding out little situations that's happening in Teofimo Lopez's personal life, and then letting, George Cambosis know all the weaknesses being exposed? Is that kind of a snitch move? Is that a rat move to drop dimes? Or is it the enemy of my enemy is my friend? You know what I'm saying? So, is mind games, is entertaining. I don't think that's going to be as successful, but at the same time, it might be. It might be. He even said something to Devin Haney like, you have snitches in your own circle. So he might be saying to Devin Haney, you can't even trust the people that surround you. Hey, that's a hell of a mind game. Devin Haney already doesn't have Bill Haney in his corner. He's already in hostile territories. You know he's going to have a hard time with, getting just a 100% even playing field, and judges, looking at every single punch weaved, every single punch dodged, every single punch caught on the gloves and the elbows. It's not going to be an easy fight for Devin Haney. Is he a snitch? Is he a rat? Is he a stool pigeon? I'm going to say absolutely. I'm going to say no. That might have been a little shady. That might have been low class, tactical. We all seen how happy Devin Haney was and how happy Bill Haney was when George the Ferocious Kambosos won against Teofimo Lopez. It's part of the game. To call the man a snitch, I just think that's George the Ferocious Kambosos playing his cards quite well. But will it make him prevail in the ring? Only time will tell. In the meantime, this is Boxing Nocturnal Thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Do you think Devin Haney is a snitch and a rat for exposing secrets about Teofimo Lopez's personal situations, letting the camp of George the Ferocious Kambosos know all the weaknesses of Teofimo? What do y'all think about that? Or do y'all just think that's part of the game? Or is it that George the Ferocious Kambosos is exposing himself as, you lie down with dogs, you end up with fleas. If you think he's a rat, but you taking the information and, it's like, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. It's kind of one of those things where it's a tactic that might reverse and make George the Ferocious Kambosos expose his own hand. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. This is Boxing Nocturnal Thoughts. Salute.